because you mentioned the economic realities of the NBA, to get below the luxury tax, you would still have to make another move at some point. How important is it to reset for this team and to work below the luxury tax because of the options?
Sorry. This is Mickey calling.
It's
I want to make sure I didn't answer that.
I'm on speaker.
It's my wife. Sorry. Only with you I already called.
Yeah, you did that on purpose. We all know that. How much does the fact that you still need to make another move to get below the tax impact what you will do going forward?
It's always been our philosophy, and I think Mickey has proven that over the 20 years that he has been the owner, that he wants to win, and he wants to win now, and I don't think we would ever sacrifice a competitiveness to do that by worrying about whatever financial obligations we might have, from that standpoint. In other words, trading away players that we felt could help us win a title and in saving money. And so, but the economics of the game are part of the whole thing that moves the parts, and you have to consider that, obviously. But that wasn't the number one reason why we did it, and we're not looking actively to do that in the future.
A couple more guys and Coach Bolsher.
Pat, you mentioned win now and balancing that with the economic realities, but also balancing it with youth. That's something that's always been a bit of a struggle for this franchise. Why now did you make the decision to go for youth, and how difficult is it when you're also balancing trying to win the title?
I don't think it's making a decision to go young. I think, obviously when we didn't make the playoffs last year, and we were fortunate to get the 10th pick in the draft, and we ended up with Justice Winslow, and we really like Josh Richardson. We love what Tyler has done from last year, and we got a very young player in Hassan Whiteside, and so there has to be a great balance, I think, between your veteran players and also having some young players not just sit there but perform, and we feel like these guys can perform. So this is not a youth movement. This is injecting talented, young, exciting players who are hungry, who are pure, who want to win, and they've proven to us that they can compete at this level. And mixing those with the veterans that we have, I think it's a good mix right now. We'll see how it plays out over the next 20 or 30 games, but it's a good mix. I know Coach likes it, and when Gerald gets back, and when Bano gets here, and Jarnell, then you're going to have even more depth.